Yeah, let's look at this. This is fucking a hoot. 2 dead babies found in the ceiling of a funeral home. Give me a fucking break.
The remains of 2 babies were found stashed away in the ceiling of a funeral home.
Nancy Lewis and Gary with the latest. Nancy?
Well, Larry and Robin, the remains of the 2 babies have been removed, and it's possible one of them had been hidden inside this funeral home for nearly 20 years. The Lake County Court...
Okay, stop. First of all, it's called the Golden Rule. The Golden Rule? Are you fucking kidding me? That's Return of the Golden Age of Saturn. It's rule as in, I'm going to reign over you. This is great. And they found 2 dead babies in a funeral home. So now you're dealing with death and you're dealing with children. Kind of like a little reminiscent of the Sandy Hook thing. But what's more interesting is that this fucking place is going to give a press conference at noon. Really? Because you're supposed to be down there having a little chit-chat with the fucking police to figure out how them kids got in the ceiling. The other interesting thing to me is that why are the kids in the ceiling? Yeah, right? It's a funeral home. If it was something that was just, unethical, they could have cremated the kids. Nobody would ever know. This story stinks. It's stupid as fuck. Use your fucking head. Not yelling at the people. I'm just yelling to be yelling. Use your fucking head. It has a crematorium in it. They could have burned up the babies. Nobody stuck any babies in the fucking ceiling. People that do that are trying to hide their crimes. This, they want you to know, that's why they're having a fucking news conference at noon. The Golden Rule is the return to the Golden Age of Saturn, where Saturn rules the day. Give me a fucking break.
Coroner was called to the Smith, Mazzell, and...
Yeah, look at, isn't this interesting? Look at the, why would you have 2 different colored lights on either side of this doorway? One yellow and one light. It's like a lightish blue. It's starting to get purple. What is the purpose of that? You're going to tell me these... Maybe they did stick them up there if they can't get the right fucking light bulbs for fucking either side of the door. You know what that shit means.
Warner and Son funeral home yesterday afternoon after workers discovered the bodies in the ceiling. The babies were inside small boxes above the ceiling tiles of the morgue. According to the Trib, one box contained information along with what investigators described as a mummified body. Paperwork indicated it was a stillborn boy who arrived in March of 1996. Police say the other baby may have been just a few months old. A hospital ID band indicated the baby was born 3 years ago. Police say there are no signs of foul play.
Yeah. The baby was born... No, there's no foul play. How did the baby wind up in the ceiling? Isn't that foul to begin with? Why would you stick a fetus in the fucking ceiling? This is all occultic. There is nothing humanly, interestingly put that you could have a fucking news conference over. This is an occultic story. That's why it's going to run in the news, because it's all about this whole golden age of Saturn. The kids were probably fucking little sacrifices. It said 3 years ago. If you scroll down in the story, you'll find out that was March 2012. Okay, well, what happened in 2012? I'd have to go back and look.
It doesn't appear to be at this time, but because the investigation is in its beginning stages, we're keeping an open mind. We're waiting to get a ruling from the Lake County Coroner's Office. So we're going to take it step by step and work the case like we would any other type of investigation.
Police say the only crime may be the improper disposal of bodies. The operators of this funeral home plan to speak with the media later this morning to address this situation, but according to a preliminary release, the home is placing blame on a discharged former employee. We're live.
Of course, because he couldn't shoot himself. That wouldn't make sense in the story. See, if he would have murdered the babies, mummified them, and stuck them in the ceiling, and then shot himself, that would have made sense. But seeing as that he didn't shoot himself, so now he can just stuff him in the ceiling. We'll just go with that story. Let's see when this was posted. Everything's coded. Oh, here it is. At 7:33 a.m. See, 7:33. What a surprise. The 7 is the end of the cycle, and the 33. Are you fucking kidding me? One baby appeared to have been stillborn. Its gender was unknown. Its gender is unknown? Okay, well that's androgyny. Okay. Its gender was unknown. And Bingo was his name-o. I just thought I'd throw that in. Investigators said the baby appeared mummified. Some information suggests the stillborn infant arrived March 1996. There is a woman's name with the records, police said. Well, go fucking talk to her! Yeah. At March, that's 31996. The other baby may have been a few months old, police said. It carried a hospital identification band indicating the board was born in March 2012. What, this kid got born twice? This is something. This isn't kids. This is cycle or something. March 96, March 2012. That's what, a six year cycle? 96 to 2006. Investigators said they were trying to sort out the fact. Yeah, sort them out, motherfucker, and tell the people the truth for a change. You fucks. That's a cycle between March 1996 and March 2012. That was a 6-year cycle. If there's a crime. Yeah. I didn't know that... that's a different story. I didn't know that people were able to dispose of bodies in the ceiling. Don't you think the fucking family would want to know what happened to the kid? The fact that there's little babies up there. Where are the parents at? Where's the death records? Where's all of that? Why weren't the kids disposed? It may really be kids up there. It appears to me that it's a cycle from 1996 to 2012. And it's giving you the dates of the cycle. So you got 2 kids, 2 babies. They don't know what they're androgynous. They're stuck in a ceiling. And they're 6 years apart. That stinks. This thing stinks. And of course the news is going to run out there to do a story on it. Yeah, fuck off.